A quick shout out to our sponsors tonight, P.F. Chang's, Bass Beer, and the Grand Hotel on El Camino, which we recommend if you're from out of town. All right, yeah. You guys ready for your next comedian? All right. Please give it up. She could be the funniest contestant here tonight in Sunnyvale, Miss Grania Collins.
For coming. It's so great to be here. I'm so grateful to see so many people. It's really good to be out of the house right now because actually tonight before coming here, my boyfriend and I got into this huge argument. Oh no! Who knew that trying to have a casual conversation about your relationship and where it's going is not a good idea during Ultimate Fighter? Ultimate Fighter. It's more like Intimate Fighter. So anyway, a little bit about me. I was born in Ireland, which means, of course, I was born guilty or Catholic. In Ireland, we have two religions. There's Catholic and those that are going to hell. My mother wasn't going to have me go to hell. I did that all on my own. So I realized that being Catholic might not have been the best fitting religion for me when I was growing up and my mom used to take me to different parishes for confession so it wouldn't reflect poorly on her. So I decided to embark on a new religious pursuit, and I realized that God would not have any problems with me finding a new religion, like he could be bothered. The problem would be my mother, who then would create that hell that she wasn't going to have me go to. So I knew it was time for therapy at that point because my mother is more powerful than God. Trying to find a therapist that you're comfortable working with can be a little challenging, so I went with one I knew, my dad. And, here's the thing. I grew up kind of playing those word association games, and come home, and I'd have a lot of fun with them until I realized how disturbed he was by my answers and had turned me into his latest case study. I mean, honestly, what's wrong with brother bastard? Sister bitch? Our love, $50? So he diagnosed me, I'm what's known as a bulimic amnesiac. When you gorge on everything and then forget to throw up. So I tried getting myself to a bulimic amnesiac anonymous meeting, try saying that 3 times fast. And it's similar to other 12-step programs, except really it only has 1 step. You actually have to remember to get to the meeting. Of course, it would help if they didn't keep changing it to different all-you-can-eat buffet restaurants. So I'm doing a Biggest Loser competition right now with some friends, and so far I've lost 25 pounds. And we have where right now the top 2 losers at the end, they're actually going to get the prize, and each week I've been coming in 3rd, which is really annoying. So I'm very competitive. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how can I win? I've got a couple weeks. So I'm looking into different cleanses, and I've decided I'm going to go with the amputation. So trying to figure out which body part you can do without can be a little challenging. So I've decided I'm going to go with my head. Because really, once you learn to let go of the intelligence, the rest of it, no-brainer. So, the slogan is going to be, I lost 30 pounds in 30 seconds, ask me how. So I recently had a mammogram. Little suggestion for you guys, don't piss off the technician. If you guys can imagine it, okay, this little tiny Asian woman, basically, she comes up to my breast. Her head is the same size as my breast. And I think she was taking out all of her frustrations with Asian American relations out on my breast. I'm like, I'm sorry about Pokemon. Let it go, that hurts. So, okay, looking at this, one of the things, a lot of things have changed recently because of the internet. For example, there's a website out there for just about everything. There's even one, you can type in your zip code and you can find all the sexual predators in your neighborhood. Have you guys heard about that? It's called Match.com. So one of the things looking at that, I actually have been on some online dating sites, and I'm amazed at the number of men that are out there that are looking for that intimate, deep, meaningful relationship with someone other than their wife. So anyway, that's been my time. That's my $50 worth